Let's do some Bible trivia. The first question is, fill in the blank from the 23rd Psalms. He maketh me lie down in the green. If you said pastures, you're correct. What had Jesus done just before a dove landed on his shoulder? If you said been baptized, you're correct. How many letters of Paul to the Colossians are there in the Bible? If you said 1, you're correct. Who cured Bartimaeus of blindness? If you said Jesus, you're correct. What was Bethesda most famous for? Its desert, pool, crosses, or loaves and fishes? If you said it's pool, you're correct. Some Bible trivia. The first question is, what did God tell Adam he would now have to do for food after being forced to leave the Garden of Eden? If you said work, you're correct. Were Silas, Barnabas, Luke, and John Mark Sadducees, apostles, Midianites, or Pharisees? If you said apostles, you're correct. How many men were struck dead at Beth-Shemesh for looking into the Ark of the Covenant? If you said 50,070, you're correct. What Old Testament couple both had their names changed by God? If you said Abram and Sarai to Abraham and Sarah, you're correct. Which two of these men were helped by ravens? Noah, Elijah, John the Baptist, Jesus. If you said Noah and Elijah, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 84 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, a person who doesn't do what he himself preaches is called a what? If you said hypocrite, you're correct. What do we call the meal Jesus and his disciples had just before Jesus was crucified? If you said the Last Supper, you're correct. Who lived first, Noah, Abraham, or Moses? If you said Noah, you're correct. Jesus called James and John the sons of thunder, God, Abraham, or Zebedee. If you said thunder, you're correct. In which book of the Bible do we read about the Tower of Babel? If you said Genesis, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 85 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, which of these is mentioned in the book of Genesis? Earthquake, rainbow, dinosaur, or pyramid? If you said rainbow, you're correct. Who was the first king of Israel? Abraham, Moses, Saul, or Solomon? If you said Saul, you're correct. Why did God dry up the Jordan River? If you said to let the Israelites pass through, you're correct. Who said, "In my Father's house are many mansions"? If you said Jesus, you're correct. How many people were on Noah's Ark? If you said 8, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 86 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, who got spit out onto the beach? If you said Jonah, you're correct. Of these three, who led the Israelites last? Gideon, Moses, or Joshua? If you said Gideon, you're correct. What relative was Jacob of Abraham? If you said Jacob was Abraham's grandson, you're correct. How many books of the Bible were written by Luke? 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you said 2, you're correct. Where did James and John want to sit besides Jesus? If you said heaven, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 87 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, what came to rest on top of Mount Ararat? If you said Noah's Ark, you're correct. What city did angels call the city of David? If you said Bethlehem, you're correct. When did the sky go dark in daytime for 3 hours? If you said when Jesus was dying on the cross, you're correct. The Bible names only 3 angels, Lucifer, Gabriel, and who else? If you said Michael, you're correct. On which of the 6 days of creation did God make the stars? If you said the 4th day, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 88 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, what did Jesus say those who take up the sword will die by? If you said the sword, you're correct. Fill in the missing word. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good of great joy. If you said tidings, you're correct. How many commandments did Moses bring down from Mount Sinai the 2nd time? If you said 10, you're correct. Name the father of David. If you said Jesse, you're correct. Who, when God called him, said, "Here I am"? Noah, Adam, Moses, or Jonah? If you said Moses, you're correct. It is me, Dominique, bringing you part 89 of Bible Trivia. The first question is, who ordered all male Hebrew babies killed? If you said Pharaoh, you're correct. Which is the only apostle who is thought not to have been killed for preaching about Jesus? John, Peter, Paul, or James? If you said John, you're correct. Which of these did Pharaoh dream about and ask Joseph to explain? Cows, angels, stars, or the moon? If you said cows, you're correct. What 2 brothers were described as being one hairy and one smooth? If you said Esau and Jacob, you're correct. Which of the disciples was willing to risk death with Jesus in Judea? Thomas, Peter, John, or Andrew? If you said Thomas,